Hey everyone, it's Gilbert.K here. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, film lovers, Edgar Wright just dropped the Running Man trailer at NYCC and he's absolutely insane. We're talking neon cities, brutal game, shows Glen Powell sprinting through holographic chaos, and Wright's signature editing rhythm is all over it. Now you're thinking, wait, isn't that the old Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? Yes and no. The 1987 version was loosely based on Stephen King's novel, but this one's more faithful to the book and still completely rightified. So today I'm breaking down the trailer shot by shot, every hidden clue, visual Easter egg, and how Edgar Wright might have just turned The Running Man into the most stylish dystopian thriller of 2025. Let's go. First thing first, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also, check other episodes. You can listen to this episode and others on any podcast platform. Before we jump into the neon madness, a little history. The Running Man started in 1982, a Stephen King novel written under this alter ego, Richard Bachman. It wasn't your typical horror, more of a social sci-fi about a world where people literally die for entertainment on live TV. Think The Hunger Games meets Network. Then came 1987, the Arnold Schwarzenegger version, which went full 80s chaos. Explosions, one-liners, lycra jumpsuits, and zero subtlety. Still fun, still iconic, but basically threw away the book's tone and message. Now fast forward almost 40 years, Edgar Wright, the man behind Baby Driver, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and Last Night in Soho steps in to reinvent it. He's collaborating again with writer Michael Bacall, the duo that gave us Scott Pilgrim, and he's casting Glen Powell, who's everywhere right now after Top Gun, Maverick, and Hitman. This is the first time The Running Man looks like what King actually imagined. A desperate fugitive running across a decaying America, chased by a media-controlled death game. Right off the bat, that's first shot aerial drone over the crumbling skyline with holographic billboards flickering between ads and death counts. Edgar Wright's pacing hits instantly. Every frame has motion. Glen Powell's Ben Richard is sprinting through streets soaked in neon, and the way Wright cuts action to sound is so tight. You can almost feel the Baby Driver editing DNA in every punch. Then the game show host reveal, Coleman Domingo. The man's smile alone deserves an Oscar nomination. His character Bobby T is inspired by Jerry Springer and reality TV demagogues, charming, magnetic, and utterly terrifying. Now, here's where I lost it, the crowd shot, where thousands of spectators are wearing augmented reality visors, literally watching Ben die in real time. That's social commentary, folks. Wright isn't just remaking a cult classic, he's updating it for the influencer age. 10 blink and miss details, neon dystopia aesthetics, every color is deliberate. The magentas and blues clash represent corporate control versus rebellion. It's like Blade Runner meets Drive, but hyper-edited in Wright style. Glen Powell's towel stunt, yes, that rooftop shot where he jumps in nearly naked across the buildings, real stunt he filmed in, freezing temperature, pure commitment. Stephen King's blessing. Wright confirmed to Games Radar that he changed the book's famously tragic ending, and King himself said, "I think you did a great job." That's massive. The Arnold cameo tease. Pause at 57 seconds. Look behind Powell. There's a holographic ad for Dynasty energy drink with a young Schwarzenegger face logo. Not confirmed, but definitely an Easter egg. Road movie, not arena. Wright returns to the book's format. America as the arena. Each city becomes a new level of danger. It's more Mad Max Fury Road than Squid Game. The satire upgrade. 1987's film Mock TV. 2025 mocks our phones. Viewers are literally live streaming death for likes. That's modern horror. Coleman Domingo as Bobby T. His flamboyant red suit, custom by Wright's longtime costume designer, Audley Dix Miro, the same mind behind Last Night in Soho. That red color symbolizes both fame and blood. The retro HUDs, ever the graphic use, control scanline, nostalgic but unsettling. Wright is reminding us how dated spectacles can feel when recycled. The trailer uses a mixed version of Underdog, perfect Wright humor. It's playful but darkly iconic, fitting the rebellion theme. The glitched crowd freeze frame around 142. The crowd's image flickers, multiple audience loops, theory, there are simulated crowds to hide that the public doesn't even exist anymore. That's pure Wright-level meta. Thematic breakdown. King versus Wright versus 87. The core message of The Running Man has always been about exploitation. turning suffering into entertainment. King's novel was tragedy, man versus system, doomed from page one. The 1987 movie was escapism, man versus cheesy villains, fun but hollow. Edgar Wright is going existential. He's asking what happens when we enjoy watching people lose. That's where Wright thrives, turning chaos into rhythm. You see it in Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz. Scott Pilgrim is obsessed with how media controls tempo. And in Running Man, the editing is the story. Quick jumps, jump zooms, sound syncs, that mirror how manipulated this world has become. Even Glen Powell said in an interview that his film feels uncomfortably close to our world of viral fame and outrage. That's the hook. It's not fantasy, it's a funhouse mirror. Speculations and predictions. So here's my take. This isn't a reboot, it's a reclamation. Wright's version will be more emotional, more grounded, and probably ends on a bittersweet note. Expect cameos. Arnie might appear as an old rebel of a game commentator. Expect Wright's classic music needle drops. And expect at least one long take chase scene cut perfectly to rhythm. Something only Wright can pull off. My wild theory, the Running Man show doesn't exist at all. It's an algorithm testing humanity's empathy. Totally plausible in a Wright film. Final thoughts. So yeah, this trailer just proved one thing. Edgar Wright doesn't remake films. He resurrects them with personality. Glen Powell's charisma, Coleman Domingo's menace, Bill Pope's cinematography, that's a powerhouse trio. If Wright sticks the landing, this could be the next big sci-fi conversation starter, not just popcorn spectacle, but cultural commentary. Alright, I'm calling it. The Running Man is officially my most anticipated release of November 2025. That's all folks, thank you for watching or listening to the Running Man 2025 trailer reaction and full breakdown. Don't forget to check other episodes on all podcast platforms for the latest films and series reviews, trailer reactions, and exclusive film industry interviews packed with tips, inspiration, and recommendations. More stories, more insights, and more movie magic waiting for you. See you in the next one. Until next time, Gilbert.K out.